It has been 11,000 years since the kingdom of Adora was cast into the astral sea, along with the invading demon god Deimos. The last king of Adora, Gnarl Denstra, the elven god king Xandril Mishinel, and the necromancer Avagard fought and stopped the impending doom of the eternal darkness from coming forth, but were lost to the world when they too were cast into the astral sea. Now, the land of Redigan is split into 4 kingdoms. Adeshmira is the Elven Kingdom, where 10,000 years ago they called the elves back into their forest to lock it away. Most heeded the call, but some believed that they should not segregate and stayed in the world.
The Round Top Rainforest, where many other races call home, is now a kingdom under the direction of the druids who reside there. They left their borders open, but all know that if you enter and do not respect the forest, your life will be forfeit.
The Dwarven Kingdom of Gratispar called the dwarves back to their homes, closing and locking the doors of their vast mountain kingdom, and they have not opened them yet.
Finally, the Kingdom of Remedigan, known as the Kingdom of the Humans, left its borders open and welcomed anyone who sought refuge. It thrived, not from isolation, but a joining of all races under one idea: peace. 100 years ago, Odura returned. With it, the High General Martin Firewell and King Xandril Mishinel, and there has been a fragile peace between all kingdoms. Until now. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hello.
I wanted to say hi.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Sit back and relax as I take you out of your reality and into my nightmare's dream world. Welcome back to the Bros and Dragons podcast. With me, as always, playing the Stroopwafel as Hannah.
Hi guys. Tonight we are going to make some very special flat pancakes. Flatter than pancakes. That's what we're doing tonight.
Crepes.
They don't have a name yet. I haven't named them.
Okay. And Miranda Shrin or Montera, depending on what she looks like at that time. Alyssa!
Hello. I got to do my reveal last week, and I was very happy about that. You set it up perfectly for me, dog.
We got the pick, but we need to get the pick out there. That's got to get on something. And of course, our wholesome boys, Taste on Firewell, played by Mike.
Hi. Tonight I will be playing the role of somebody who is going to see flat pancakes and then very subtly try and find a way to make some broth or something. Because I don't feel comfortable taking the experiment the first time because I have a very uneasy stomach and also history and context and experience. But I love my friends very much.
Have a how many times has Stroop poisoned us by accident?
Here's
Many.
No, we don't.
If we get big enough, there'll be a Twitter counter. No, I guarantee it.
No, there will not, because there's only one question: is the number higher than 0? If the number is 1 or greater, Tayson's concern level is at max. If it's at 0 or 0, then it's at still pretty cautious.
Yeah. Fair.
Okay. Well, last time on the Bros and Dragons podcast, Fiery boys attacked our sad, wholesome boy south of the crossroads. Tayson released a spell that should not exist, a spell that takes from opposing classes of magic. The fight began to turn as Tayson started to become unalived. As 3 hellhounds were defeated, and Tayson was brought back from the brink of death, the fight ended, but the ward saved everyone from a demon known as a Garagon. One of the ward, a blue tiefling called Aggregate, sees to Tayson's wounds. The Black Forest, they're told, is overrun, and drones of demons are coming from it, heading north and everywhere. They warn everyone not to travel south for their safety, but do they listen? No. They learn about the Heronway Inn, and that travels between dimensions and is a place 3 hours to the south. An interesting stone-shaped tip of an obelisk has magic. No one knows what its meaning is. So, of course, our very own Miranda wrote down all the information on it to do some investigating later. They go into the inn and see tons of different creatures. There's a hush as Stroop enters, and the owner Heron tells everyone to go back to their drinks. Miranda changes back to her real self, Montera, and she gets a sense of Stroop's blood and Tayson's impossible power in that form. The innkeeper told them what the sphere was. It's called a surge ball that absorbs surges from wild magic, and that it has 3 spots in it, 2 that are taken. They all go up to their room. Heron believes in balance of the universe and now has paid back his favor to Montera for an incident that happened from before. They enter the door to see a 15-foot common room with an open archway to a kitchen. 3 doors around the circular room, drop-down common room, but each of the doors having a different bedroom behind them that seems to sense the user's needs. We faded to the castle where people were talking to the queen, and she angrily says, "I don't care what the elves say. If the shield is shattered, we need to come together." A man in black says, "If the letter's right, Xandro is gone, Navarra is queen. The ward is to the south. No one has seen the Guardian. No one knows what's going on." The queen replied, "Any word of Tayson?" To which the man in black said, "No. When he left the Waffle Hut, we lost his trail for a bit. All trace of him is gone. We caught a small bit of the trail at Elrond's hut after he was found dead, and then lost it again. Let us adventure on."
Realized during all of that you gave us the in room of requirement.
I did. In the words of the famous philosopher, I do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Ever,
Rule
ever.
cool.
I just.
There's noises coming.
Sorry, go.
Oh no, I'm still fixating on the fact that Hannah has done something wonderful, because you went through that exciting, passionate, monologue of the entire session, including a warning from the queen and people trying to cohort, and you got to say the words, "Ever since he left the Waffle Hut, we've lost the trail." And it just exists, and it brings me no certain amount of joy.
Long live the Waffle Hut.
Long live the Waffle Hut.
Long live the Waffle Hut. I
hail
will.
the Waffle
I will
Hut.
clink. I will cheers to that. Cheers.
Waffle clink.
Tank. Oh, wait, now one more take.
Oh, I was gonna say, playing with dice also counts as cheers in D&D. It's in the DMG, as we talked about. I've read through the entire thing. Don't worry about it.
That's right.
Don't at me.
You all go to sleep. Stroop,
Hey, everyone, we get a long rest.
you fade into a dream. You feel it's a dream. And you know it's a dream. Darkness surrounds you, and you feel like you're floating down, slowly, as you land, and in my mind, as you land in a superhero stance. There's a slight splash of a small puddle. You look around, and you're in a stone room. Slight drips from the ceiling above. You look around, you see the stone around you, before you. And on one wall, there's a door, and you can hear talking from beyond it, but you can't make the words out.
I'd like to approach the door and put my ear up to it.
Still the same muffled speaking.
I would like to try the handle and try to go in.
It's open, and as you open it, you see a dark elf in priestly robes. The symbol on their chest is a round green shield with one eye in the middle of it, and he's speaking. He's speaking to another source that you can't see as you enter. It's like a tunnel coming out. Sorry, I'm doing it again because I know I tapped it. It's like a tunnel coming out into like a ball game field. Yay, sports ball. As you walk up, he says, "Dear Guardian, the demon Prince Nerex is upon us. I cannot come from the Emberhold deep for this demonic infestation you have. The kingdom of Diaspora needs the Guardians here now more than ever. The Teshtilla tree is still our most sacred spot, and it is being threatened." As he sits down in his chair, you come up enough to see the middle of the room. A female wood elf, short hair, traveling leathers abound her, her thigh-high boots and her a pack of cards glowing yellow in a holster at her waist give her away. It is the Guardian. She's from Bengen, Prue. She says, "I understand the urgency, and we will come to Diaspora's aid soon. I would suspect that the Teshtilla to be our first priority, as always." She looks to you as you walk up in this tunnel, in this dream, and she smiles. "I wondered when you would make it here, Stroop." The crowd goes wild. There's like 28 people sitting around this area, and they all just seem to look towards you. Different looks, some in armor, some obvious druids, some just different sources.
Ace.
Prue, why am I here?
It seems like you finally got far enough in the book to join us in the Council of the Guardians.
Yeah, well, I read a little bit here and there, nothing too exciting. I think it's just really weird timing. Okay.
You look over, and in the midst of everything, there is a single chair. Halfling size. She says, "Your spot is waiting for you if you'd like to join us."
Yeah, I think I will. And I go and sit in the chair.
He says, "We're going to need as many guardians as we could possibly get at the Dark Forest. Whatever this is, it's manifested into something bigger. It's not an infestation anymore. Demons seem to be coming from it, fiends. We fought off quite a few in the rainforest and pushed them back, but we need to heal the land, and we need to do it now, and that is our duty." A couple more chime in, claiming that they will be there. There's nothing going on. The meeting goes on. Do you want to say anything during that, or are you just listening?
Oh, listen, do I recognize any of the other people there with me?
You do not.
Okay. Are they, like, wearing what the Guardians wear? Like the Guardians...
So the Guardians don't have anything.
Okay.
You know, because, like, you are, the only thing that you would tell a Guardian is their book. The Guardian in Waiting book. But this is unexpected. You barely just started reading how Guardians can communicate in dreams. This was not what the book described. This is a little bit more intense. But as you sit here and listen, it goes back and forth. Finally, Prue says, "It's settled then. The other lands of Bengen, besides Diaspora, will travel to the Black Forest. I'll send out our Dryad friends to gather you up. When we must stop this leak of demonic energy, or the rest of the world is doomed. The Guardians in Waiting at the Diaspora obviously can never leave. We understand that. Thank you for your time." As she bows, everybody else seems to do little head bows, and they all disappear. And then you're sitting in your chair. She's sitting in a chair across from you. And she says, "It's a lot to take in. Do you have any questions?"
I have a lot of questions. A lot. I don't know any of them. None of them come to mind, but I know I have a lot. What do I need to do? I'm scared. I'm very scared. I'm in a place where a lot of people don't like me, don't like the Guardians, and I'm scared here, and in general, mostly. But I don't like to show it because, can't show it. But am I doing the right thing?
Troop Martin told me of the importance of what was going to happen, traveling with his son. I understand that. Plus, you're not far enough, so I would not worry about anything. I think you are. She reaches over with her hand and throws her hand out, and you watch the deck of cards literally separate and fly through the air. And they land. They're still hovering or glowing a yellow color. As they land, she flips over one card. So, interesting. Flips over a second. That's very interesting. And then twists her finger as the last card flies itself over and lands. I believe while you're finishing your training that maybe Firewell's son may need you, but I think that's where you're needed. She swerves her hand and the cards stack together. They literally, shuffle themselves. And then they fly back one at a time, like a magician would do, but it lands back in the holster. I think your path is different than the rest of the Guardians. Plus, I mean, with all the other ones, we're probably good. Martin said you're important. The cards say that you're on the right path. I don't see any reason you should be anywhere else.
Okay, well, I also want to make it known that I haven't fully committed to this path. I'm just doing the research and I have other things going on, But I feel like it's still important to learn about it. I'm conflicted.
None of us choose the path, Stroop. That's true. But as you see, we all have our lives. Only when balance of nature and civilization really do collide and the world needs us do we do anything. But there's paladins and priests that were here. There are those that are members of armies. There are some that are here that are natural enemies to each other any other day. But when it comes to being a guardian, there are more important things.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess there can't be a Waffle Hut in the world if there's no world, so... Okay.
It's a good way of looking at it.
I, business mindset all the time, no matter what. I'm learning about franchises. Well, is this gonna happen every night? Am I gonna be called to a meeting?
No. I think it's because you've reached the point in your book. You would have ended up here with nobody here wondering what it was if we weren't here, so that's a good thing. When there's a meeting, you will know, you will sense it. Whether you come or not will be obviously what's going on with you at the time.
Okay. But what if I miss a meeting? Will there be notes that I can read in regards to it? When you have a board meeting and someone can't make it?
It's good for you to be here, but until you finish the book, there's really not a lot that the notes will help you with.
Okay, fair. You gotta do the research before you can start the paper and start being a part of the team, so... okay. I think I understand. Is the forest gonna be okay?
That's what we're trying to save now.
I know, I just thought maybe you could see the future or something. You could tell me, because it bothers me that it's not possibly gonna be okay.
Even those that do understand divination know that choices change it. I can tell you possibilities. It will narrow the possibility depending on what the choices have been, but even the wrong person doing the right thing can choose to change what is to come.
Fair. That's good to know. This has been weird. This has been a weird thing that happened. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you tell them. Get away from the door. Bark, bark.
And you've got me over here with the happy kitty. Sorry, Mike.
It's all good.
This is perfect. Yeah. This could all be edited out, but it's fun to watch her get off camera to yell at her dog.
Hey, while we're figuring this out, hey Doc, could you do me a favor?
Hi. Yeah.
Could you possibly go into the stream elements and change the timers? Because I definitely did that, but I guess I didn't save it. And if I do it now, the overlay is going to have the most epic of screen seizures.
I got
Thank you,
it.
buddy. Professionals. Ding.
It's like right in front of the mic.
Stream elements, timers. So we go ahead and that one's not going to do us any good. Okay. That's reset. That's reset. That's reset. That's reset.
It's my new mustache. Do you like it?
As long as you don't have any speaking parts, absolutely I do.
Hopefully that works.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, Hannah.
No, I'm sorry. They saw something outside. Usually nobody's walking anybody right now. I gave them their special things to make them not excited about anything, but here we are.
They're special berries.
I gave them some special berries. Yes, I did that today. And it
So you
did
gave
not
them
work.
the Indiana secret.
So as you're sitting here and you just said it's weird.
It's
Anything else?
a little weird, being here. Am I gonna be tired tomorrow?
No.
Okay, good. That's important to me. And sleep is very important to me. I don't know if I've made that clear in the past, but I get a little grumpy pants. So, well, this has been fun. Is this a secret meeting? Do I need to keep this a secret from the people I am with?
That's up to you.
Okay. I wasn't sure if there was like a secret thing going on, if there's a secret handshake I should be let in on, just anything that should not be told to other people. Obviously, not just like random people go up on the street and like, hey, I had this dream and it's about this secret meeting with these people. But I'm with Tayson and Miranda and Montera, so figured they might want to know.
Miranda Montero, who?
Oh, my friend, my number one taste tester.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy you have that.
I love that. That is how Stroop introduces Montera to everyone. My number one taste tester.
If there's nothing else though, I really have to go.
Oh yeah, you skedaddle, lady. It was nice to see you. I think. Yeah, I think it was nice.
It was good to see you too. And she stands up, and as she turns around, you hear a wooden door close, and she's gone. And you wake up, safe in your room. Tayson, can I get a D20, please?
7.
7. You stand on the edge of the gods' mountains, overlooking the dome of Adora's, or the Lake of Adora. The purple and blue dome seems to cover the horizon as you look out over the land. A breeze brushes through your hair, and your calm sets in. A voice comes clear as you hear the teacher. You were created for this, though not exactly this.
I could use some specifics, if that's okay, sir. What this was I created for, and then what not specifically this. Also, where are you? And what do I need to do?
You hear the voice again. You were taught to destroy and to save, to protect and to win. You are everything I have made you out to be. You look over at the shield and watch as in slow motion the entire shield shatters. Lake Adora is filled with a black fog that seems to take shape into a 60-foot shadow demon in front of you with glowing red eyes. Your head begins to pound with an impossible headache as voices fill your mind, millions talking all at once. And one deep voice comes through it. You will fail. As the shadow consumes you, roll me a D100.
29.
29.
You die. Bring in a new character.
You stand, or you sit up from this dream, pounding. The headache's still there. You look around, and you feel yourself shake and shimmer a little bit. Not physical, but like you're fading in and out of existence. And then you watch as this silver essence swirls and gets right into the ball. And now it goes. Boop, 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 boop.
Okay, that could have been bad. Okay. I need to take. I need to figure out this surge thing. I need to figure it out because that's 3. That's 3. There was one more, and that definitely happened. I need to figure out how to do this so I can so I can make sure that doesn't happen again. That was bad. That was new. I'm talking to myself. I'm literally at the point where I am talking. Okay. All right, Tayson. Stop. Cool. Good job. Tayson is going to. I don't know how early it is in the morning, but Tayson is super going to be focusing on just figuring out this surge ball thing. If there's any way that he now that he knows what it is used for, it's a determinant of, was this something that they had to replace all the time? Was there a way to expel what was in it safely? Because otherwise, this is all well and good, but now it's just a big glowy rock that's dangerous.
Okay.
So he's going to be spending some time with it today, trying to sort out how, if, and what, if there's anything that he can do with it. I think he's also a lot less panicked than he was the last time he had a dream, because this was new. Even though he kind of registers a little bit of this is like an actual threat. Okay, this is either a bad dream or context. So either the same thing or new information. Hurrah.
Huzzah. Miranda,
Hi.
you dream of being in a garden. Wonderful and beautiful flowers, exotic as any that you've ever seen. The arrangement perfect to the color. Seems to fade around as you walk through this fake labyrinth. Standing over the calm pool in the middle of this, you look into the water and you see Montera. Silken light blue dress. Your hair, perfect. There's a hair clip with a symbol in it, and as you go to look, it looks familiar, but you can't place it. And then a strong hand grabs your right shoulder, but you feel protected and loved.
Reach up and grab the hand and gently turn.
You turn around, and the figure's gone. The
That's
garden
not
dies
creepy at
around
all.
you. The garden dies around you. Crimson red threes flash around you. You dodge as they look like they're getting closer, and they almost hit you. A deep voice cries out through the other voices, now that are screaming around you as well. You will suffer and die here. And you shoot up.
Before she shoots up, she's gonna say, "Fuck you!"
As you all become awake in your different states, you smell what smells like bacon and pancakes.
Making pancakes. Making pancakes.
Hey, who would be cooking other than me? This is not good. This is not good. I rush out of my room into the common area.
Miranda, you wanna...
she's gonna wash her face off first, and say some prayers to what's his name? Trickster Killer dude.
Oh, what's his name? Most powerful deity of what's his name?
Oh, yes. Yes, it is what's his name.
All praise, what's his name?
She's trying to say Sauron, but I was going to let what's his name go for a little bit.
That. She's gonna say some prayers to Sauron, and she's gonna put... Actually, she doesn't have to do that anymore. She's gonna walk out into the common area and go, Stroop, you're not trying to poison us this morning, right?
So before you do that, what are your prayers to Sauron? Or better yet, can we get an idea of what it sounds like when you pray to Sauron? In character.
In character. Sauron, may my knife be sharp and my words quick. May the chaos bring us together, and may we survive another day.
Okay. And then you come out and you yell, Stroop, you better not be. As you open the door that Stroop went into is still closed. Make a perception check.
Try out the new dice.
Let's do it. Huzzah.
Come on, shiny gemstones.
I'm so jealous.
They were on sale on Metallica Dice Games.
Ooh.
So I paid like $42 for them. Oh, that's a 19 plus. You said perception, so plus 4, so 23.
Your eyes do not deceive you. You were watching ghosts cook breakfast.
You know, I've seen weirder things. And she just kind of sits down at the table and like motions for one of the ghosts to bring her a fucking pancake.
Asan, what do you do?
First of all, I'm not sure that I do smell any pancakes or bacon over the
You
rich,
do,
over
because the lavender smell is
I was going to
gone.
say, is it? Because I thought I had a couple more days.
It was 6. I
Fair
marked
enough.
it. I knew
Cool.
today was the day.
I thought today was actually the last day.
God.
That's great. That was gonna be my excuse for not caring. So now I gotta make a new one, which is basically that, like, oh no, Stroop's making the real people food. So I'm gonna keep looking at Glowball for a bit, and then I think after a while we'll absent-mindedly like actually head out to the common room, just because it's like I think he actually becomes overwhelmed with guilt for not sitting and eating with his friends. Like I'm not really that hungry, but you know I'll be there for my awesome banter and company. Wow, okay, I will support them in their eating. Whatever.
Make a Arcana check forward looking over the ball, because I figure that'll be a long period of time. And you have some information already, so it should take less.
That's not bad. 17 total.
Oh, wow, that's really good,
I rolled a 16 on the die, and Arcana, even though I'm dumb, is one of those things that I am a little bit not dumb at.
You look it over. Notice the new color that's in the blue ball now. Now you're differentiating the colors that are in there. You discern that you should have teleported, but it trapped that teleport in there.
Huh?
You said 17?
17 total.
Okay. The other one of them you can't get a hold of, but the other one you're pretty sure will summon something, and you're not sure what it is.
Okay. Can I... because Mike is trying to solve a color puzzle. And you said that there are different colors in there that I can see.
No, because I just wrote them down and I'm not sure which ones they are.
I was going to say, could you tell me, could I decipher what kind of schools of magic are in there?
One is
Well, I got
teleport. One is a summoning. I'll look the other one up because that's a good question. And I think the timers are working now.
Maybe.
Yes?
I ain't worried about it either way, because the only other timer that's there that's out of place so far is Kenobi. And by the way, hey everybody, welcome to our D&D stream. But if you want to see the most wholesome Force user on Twitch, do me a favor, go follow Kenobi's Nook. He's great.
The third
yeah.
one is abjuration.
Okay. All right. Cool. Tayson will take that knowledge nervously and figure out if there's anything else he can do with it later, because this is now a like, oh, I have to figure this out before I sleep. Like, I can't sleep. I cannot go. This is too many episodes in too close a time. I cannot. Okay, I have to figure this out. We got to figure out some way to deal with this, because if I go to sleep on the road, oh, that'd be bad. Okay. Hi, good morning. Sorry. Hello. Hi. What, Shroop, you're out here.
You come out. No, Miranda is there.
I was sorry. I thought, okay, just kidding. Take it back.
Or, I'm sorry, Montera
Correct.
is there, actually.
Hey, Montera, how is Stroop cooking?
No. Stroop is still in her room, I believe.
You could see the ghost cooking from where you are.
Hey, are you responsible for that?
Not
Got
this
it.
time.
I don't think I like it here.
This is normal. Just
Okay,
run with
that
it.
does not
Just run.
change my opinion on whether or not I want to be here or not, because it's either abnormal, and that's weird and probably should be reported to the owner, or it's normal, which means that this is distressing and just par for the course. Either way, I don't think yeah. Okay, cool, great. Whew. I'm gonna go wake Stroop up, I guess, and let her know that she has the morning off. Whew. And I'll make my way to Stroop's door.
Right. And as soon as you get close, you hear, "Who else is cooking?" And the door pops open, and there's
I
Stroop.
didn't do it. I'm sorry. It's the floaty people. But it wasn't
people.
it wasn't Miranda or Montera or me. It wasn't any of the three of us. Two. I didn't do it.
Oh, okay. It's fine, I guess. I'm not the happiest about it, but we do have a lot to discuss.
Oh.
At least on my end. So, probably best that someone else cooks, and maybe you will eat better if you think I'm not gonna be poisoning you today.
That's not true. I'm used to knowing, kind of what I'm dealing with if you're gonna potentially poison me. These are completely new entities. I trust how much I'm not sure when I'm eating food that you make. This is a totally different scale.
All right, no offense
Yes.
to me. Got it.
Correct.
We should discuss last night though.
Okay. Which part?
Let's go sit at the
Okay.
table with
Okay.
Montera.
All right. To make our way. Make our way to table.
Take it away.
So are we? When you say last night, are you talking about the angry fire dogs, the ward coming through, or the weird innkeeper talking about they're talking about no fighting and the person just disappearing? Oh,
Yes.
got it.
No, there was a lot that happened yesterday, but also I
Oh,
had a
new
dream.
thing. Great. Okay.
A lot to
Great.
discuss.
Let's
It wasn't a bad dream.
let's start with the newest of stuff and then work our way backwards. How about that?
Yeah, that might work. Okay. First of all, how did
Oh,
everyone sleep?
terrible.
How? Oh,
Yeah.
great, great.
The ball is full now.
Full
Yep.
balls. Got it. Speaking of which, does anybody need to use the bathroom? I should be real quick.
Stroop, I hate to tell you that. That's not how those work.
Oh. Okay. I have to
Okay.
be. Hold on.
Bye,
goes to the
Stroop. Canonically, you and I have to talk about something now, Lissa, or we have to also just say that Doc narrates a few moments later. Stroop comes back. Like this is the world now.
Sorry, I also have a client
Oh,
texting
gotcha.
me.
Okay, that makes. I didn't realize that this was awesome. I thought you were just joking around. This is actually very relevant information. Got it.
Just give me a couple minutes.
Our out when one of us has to step out for a second is now, and XYZ
Yes.
goes to the bathroom.
Yep. That tracks.
So what? While she's going to the bathroom, this is what Lissa gave us from
Yeah.
Montera.
She existence stuff.
Yeah, that is a piece of art I found on Pinterest. Let me see if we can credit
Katie
the artist.
DeSosa.
There we go.
I'll scroll over a little bit so we can get all of their credit. Because we're not terrible.
We haven't
people
stole
here.
it, but this is
Yeah.
the idea of who Montera is, which I think would help because descriptions usually some people are visual in this.
Especially if you give them
Yes.
a verbal too.
So, as of this moment, we do not have official art from Montana.
Soon.
So I'll go back to here.
Okay.
Oh wait, wrong one.
You should worry less.
I'm here for you.
Well, now
There
I
we
gotta
go.
scroll down again.
As you all have breakfast, you said there was something to talk about.
So I'll tell you what. I'll go first because it sounds like you're going to kind of recap like all of it, like all of yesterday. So how about I just add my new thing? So you know the giant dome by Lake Adura that basically stops the bad, the sealed away, bad stuff not there. Yay.
Nice.
Civilization and not endless darkness and stuff. So in my dream that broke, and there was something big and scary and lots of voices attached to it, but one of them growled at me that I would fail, and I got told by my teacher, that person that educated me and also, moved our cart and gave us stuff. I was told that I was kind of, he didn't say like trained, he said created for this, which felt weird. Because that's not like, I don't think that's a traditional way that you talk to students, but maybe his methods are unconventional. I don't know. But created for this, but not specifically this. So that might be a thing.
Yes, that might be a thing. Certainly.
So that's my new business.
What?
Anybody else?
I mean, created. You are the only half-elf. Does this mean that
I don't...
you were...
I mean... I don't think he did that, though. Like, he's not my dad.
No, I am not saying that. But maybe your biological parents were involved with...
I don't know. They told me that they
Yeah,
didn't want me.
some way.
So, you know, like...
And they also told you a bunch of abusive
Like what?
things. So... how they trained you?
How so?
Jason, you... Never mind.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway. My dream started off nice enough. It was a beautiful forest. I saw myself in this kind of like floaty blue dress, and then the forest was destroyed around me.
Okay. I'm sad because...
Has Stroop walked back in as this is happening?
I would assume
Yeah.
so. Okay. I was like, I didn't have to poop.
I was gonna say that your dream started out much nicer than mine, but then, you know, forest destroying is not so great. Congrats on the dress, though. That's nice.
Wonder if we can actually find a dress like that.
I
But also, maybe not, because then maybe that will actually cause it to happen, and it's just
don't
wibbly
think it
wobbly,
works like that, but okay.
timey-wimey prophecy's
Okay.
weird.
I mean, if that's the case, then I just need to not look at Lake Odura anymore, and I think we're good to go. Which seems, you know, unlikely. Okay. Forest destroyed. Dome sealing away darkness to just basically make the entire land terrible, broken.
Yeah.
How about you, Stroop? Any? Oh, come on. We can salvage this. 0 for 2 so far. What you got?
Yeah, I had a board meeting. I went to a board meeting. My very first
Okay.
one. With the Guardians. Yeah.
Oh, not okay. I was gonna say it feels weird that you wouldn't ever be a part of a board meeting with the family business. So.
Yeah, not yet. They haven't quite invited me, not until I get my own
so
franchise.
this is
Anyway,
really first one.
this is...
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
intimidating, let me tell ya. But the Guardians are trying to protect the forest. Hold on. I took some notes in my dream on my hand. It's dark in here now.
Wait, I'm sorry. Now I'm loving the idea of Stroop saying, I took some notes in my dream on my hand, and then looks at her hand and is just like, oh, that's right. That was my hand in my dream. Damn.
Yeah, this is real life. Dark Forest.
Wait. You. It's fine. Yeah, you did write down something on your hand in your dream. It's there.
Okay, hold on. There's what I wrote. Dark Forest. My pen ran out of ink. Anyway, the Guardians are protecting the Dark Forest to try to keep the fiends and the demons at bay. So that's good. That's
Point
good.
of clarification. Was the forest Morindo Montero was in the Dark Forest, which he recognized it?
It's not. It's the round. You were in the round capped rainforest.
Okay.
I'll bring up the other map, and if Mike wants to take it there, I would appreciate it.
I'm scared to click out of
No,
here.
you're good.
There is literally something called the Dark Forest on this map.
Oh, I do have my phone. I can just look it on there.
I
got a new
figured
phone
as
today.
much, but I had to double check.
Um,
But it's
So, yeah.
right next to the round cap. I don't know why my brain thinks it's
I mean,
round
because
top.
You're not the. I invented it, and I
Because
still do that.
the
so don't
top
worry
is
about it.
basically a cap.
Makes sense to me.
When I think round top, I think like carnivals. Though we
So,
did
anyways,
cross a bunch of carnies with a kink tent.
kinda carnies, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think we're
but
doing great.
that's where you are.
We're doing the right thing, I think. I'm doing the right
You're-
thing.
You're
I don't
doing
know about
okay.
you guys.
That kind of like I'd say that counts as. I think that counts as 1 out of 3. That wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
You actually, that's great. No, you talk to people that are trying to help and make not terrible things happen.
Yeah, I talked to the Guardian.
Okay.
So
We've got we're concerned about forest being destroyed and the barrier that's sealing away darkness breaking. So context. And one of those is something that Martin was like explicitly like responsible for. So okay. I don't want to say optimistic because that's a lie, but I'm less confused, and now my pessimism actually feels like more validated because that's big. That's a lot. That's a lot.
At this point, Miranda goes to the bathroom because I need to
Okay.
actually go to the bathroom.
So I'm not entirely sure how you feel about eating ghost breakfast.
I mean, I'll try anything
Okay.
once.
That good to know, I guess.
Even poison berries. Let it be known.
I'm okay. Cool.
Been a
My concern level went back up. All right, great. We are back at normal operating capacity. Everybody, okay.
I really need to know how good the ghost breakfast is. Is it good?
So they finish and they bring over breakfast. Some kind of weird waffle sandwich for you, Stroop.
Ah.
A bowl of some kind of broth for you, Tayson.
I am pleased.
And a plate for Mirinda / Montera, who's not there right now.
But there you go.
Right. I'm gonna just dig in. Both hands. Scooping.
Same full-fledged anime cartoon nom. Got it. Tayson does his
Yeah,
sipping
ow,
of
that
broth
hurt.
the same way that he always does because he wants to try and finish it about the same time as everybody else, which then turns into like gulping as he sees what's going on.
It's really good, just below Waffle Hut standard.
Okay, as long as it's not better than the Waffle Hut, I'm
You
okay
can't
with
you
it.
can't replace we can't replace our actual end game. Seven episodes in. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, it could definitely use like significantly more butter, but it's pretty good. Pretty
Do
good.
the ghosts take notes?
Have you ever?
I don't know. That would be great.
They
right?
should. If they don't, they don't
Yeah.
take notes. They should.
Either way. Okay, that was.
From my auntie Paula
That was-
Dini.
You know what? I don't think they're gonna poison us because that would just be bad business practice, wouldn't it? Oh, but you know what? This place supposedly just leaves. So I guess if you were gonna poison people, you should probably poison people that couldn't track you down because the entire building just kind of F's off, you know?
I don't think they're gonna poison us. They specifically says no fighting, which I would assume is like little to no violence. So, and I feel like poisoning is a violent act.
I mean, it causes a violent reaction. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You know what? I am distressed enough to use that statement as logical instead of logical fallacy. So, I think we're good. We should go. Because before I was worried that we were going to have to, like, deliver some kind of parcel or something for Martin. And now I'm more and more concerned that we're going to have to, fight other godly beings or some, I don't know. The scale keeps tipping up, not down, and whew. But it's good to know there are people that are like trying to help. That's good. I'm gonna go get my things and get ready to head out. Okay?
Yeah, do you think we should do some sort of like training montage at some point where we get down to business to defeat some people?
the dark nuts.
I feel
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like at some point that we should maybe think about, do some shadow boxing as we walk down the. I don't know. We should spa at some point.
Bard. Okay,
we should find a bod.
Put that on the list of things to do. Also,
okay, the next bod I meet is going to be great.
Little montage-y thing that you're talking about be something that happens while we're on the road, as opposed to like having to be part. Because we really do have to get to Hardell at this point. And it's still super dangerous to go south. Dang. Okay.
Well, I mean, like, what if we just sing a little tune? We sing a little tune as we like defeat some monsters every once in a while. I don't know. I have it in my head that that's something we should do.
I think you're doing that. Okay. You know what? I'm not saying no.
At this point, Montera is kind of doing like the anime lean against the wall with her arms crossed, and she's just like, "What?"
There's a plate of food for you.
You got food.
Yeah. It's not poison.
You've got a plate of food, and you're looking at an empty bowl and an empty plate in front of us.
Okay, she's gonna grab her food as she's saying this. Like, she grabs a piece of bacon off the plate and bites into it. She's like, if we're traveling while making music and it's already dangerous, doesn't that put us in more danger? Shouldn't we, maybe be a little bit on the quiet side?
I'm gonna sing in my head, though.
Okay.
I'll sing in my head a lot. Sure. So much.
That's fine.
Okay.
And sometimes it's out loud. All the time
I'm
out loud,
gonna do
actually.
that thing where we leave. Okay? Alright,
okay,
great.
I'll go pack.
See you all soon. Good luck with your eating / humming montage. I don't know. Thank you, Ghost chefs. Bye.
Yeah, they silently salute, and as you leave, they pick up the dishes to wash them.
Oh, that seems unfair. I figure like if you cook, you shouldn't have to clean, but maybe that's their job. Maybe they get paid. Anyway.
They're ghosts. They probably don't even get paid.
Oh, I don't like that at all. Okay. I'm not going to think about that.
What are they going to get paid in?
Ghost money.
What are they going to ghost money for, Stroop?
Ghost clothes.
I don't think it works like that.
In my mind, it does.
They're dead.
I have a lot of feelings right now about ghosts. Now I need to work through them while I pack and sing my songs.
Are you going to try to get them to unionize, Stroop?
I mean, maybe I'll have to think about it. I mean, they kind of probably have to go wherever this place goes, so I don't know. Let me think about it.
I'm just excited that. Go ahead.
What would we name a union of ghosts?
I'm more excited on the fact that the cleric is the one saying there is no afterlife that's worth having anything. What are you talking about?
Say, I never said that Miranda was a good cleric. She's a trickster cleric for a reason.
I'm not refuting it. I am not specifying the point. I am just saying that the point does exist. Also, they're called spectral bucks.
Yep. Spectral bucks. Love it.
I guess I think I would, both for actual recording reasons and also for Tayson being nervous reasons, I don't think I would actually be comfortable saying goodbye to Heron or anybody else to check out without everybody else there. So I would just kind of go towards the bar, but not actually get to it, and just kind of like, you know, play with my fingers and tap on my legs.
So you're going
I was
before
already
everybody else? Okay. As you come out of the room and you look, the bar is empty. A few patrons sit around, but they look more humanoid.
Just
You do see Heron cleaning a glass behind the bar.
Montera steps out behind Tayson and goes, "They're mostly nocturnal."
Oh no, it's okay. It's fine. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to do that awkward. You know, hey, we gotta leave, but not we, just me, and they'll, you know, my friends will leave soon after, so I guess I'm just here to say goodbye and thanks. But I guess I could have waited for us all to do that. I don't want to waste his time with pleasantries like twice. So I didn't think about it until I got here, though. So now we're here. Now I'm wasting your time explaining why I didn't want to waste his time. So let's go ahead and say goodbye. Whew. Okay.
It's okay. Breathe. She pats him on the shoulder / back real quick and walks over to Heron and goes, "How about I pour you one?" And she pulls out the flask with the elven brandy in it.
He reaches. May I?
Go for it.
Twirls it. Takes a sniff. Smiles, hands it back, pulls out a shot glass, slides it over to you, and says, 5,000-year-old elven brandy? Absolutely.
She pours him a shot and slides it gracefully back to him. And takes a swig.
Yeah, he sips it, puts it down, and continues cleaning. He says, "My debt is paid, but are you off, or are you going to stay another night?"
We got to be off. I know you'll be going across to another plane here soon anyway, but we've got to head south. So I'm going to try to keep these two well, as safe as we can be, given the circumstances of our journey. But, yeah, I will see you next time, Heron.
I look forward to it. He takes another sip.
And as she turns, she does her shapeshift into Miranda.
Okay.
Stroop comes down the stairs doing like a bunch of punches and hi-yas, and just like in a really good, happy mood, just like, let's get down to business. Huh. All right. bye, Heron. Thank you for the room and the drinks and the friendship. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'm sorry if your ghosts unionize.
Safe travels, and they won't.
Okay, good.
They're patrons that learned not to fight in my bar.
Oh.
Okay, let's get down to it. Just glosses over that completely in Stroop's mind.
You guys head out. The other cart is still there, but there's nobody around it. The Barovia cart. Your horses look to be fed and brushed, maybe even washed. They look good.
Did the good to them too?
Am I supposed to clean the horses?
No. Well, I mean, we are supposed to clean the horses, yes.
Oh,
They do get rather sweaty. That's why they start smelling after a while.
I'm really sorry. Today's the first day that I haven't smelled like lavender in a while, so I gotta just didn't register the whole. It might. I look over at the horses. I'm so sorry. I will take better care of you.
Oh.
Jason, I take good care.
Because her
You're good.
grandfather is.
One more time.
Nope. She just goes, "Oh, one more time."
Do you want to do that one? Oh.
As you guys start getting ready, you guys sit there and think. You have 2 weeks to Hardell. You know that there are hordes of demons to the south. At least that's what the ward told you. It's dangerous. Probably more so to travel the open road if you continue. You know that the road to the north is safe, but that takes you away from what you need to get done.
I mean,
I would ask, what do you do? But you're missing a member.
we can still context it.
Do you think Fred Jr. helped clean the horses?
No. I didn't.
No, okay.
I guess so.
That'd be
but I
pretty cool
also
if you did.
Did we? I don't think you told him to do that. Okay, fair enough.
No, I don't think so either.
So we can't go south. We just can't. We just can't. There's we encountered a little bit of bad yesterday, and I'm pretty sure I almost died. And we've got a whole lot of days of that and worse if we just go south. I don't want to go back home, but if we did go back home, maybe we could get some health going back. I don't know.
What if we went east?
I mean,
I mean, it'd be
Right.
off the main road,
no,
but it'd be away from
I
the
think
forest.
off the main road is part of it, and away from the forest is part of it. It's more of a question of how far are we going here? Because as Tayson looks at his map,
Yeah, it's like
here's where I'm at.
Or that way, or that way.
Do you think we'd be safer if we took... Am I correct in assuming that's an actual river on the map? Do you think
It
it'd
is.
be safer if we, like, kind of went down the river?
Yeah, I mean that was my initial
Head
thought
east.
is
And
head
then
east
follow it
toward the
rather
river.
than the main road, and hey, worst case scenario, angry fire dogs. Well, haha, less angry water. Ooh. I don't. I mean, west is bad, south is bad, and north is the wrong direction. So I think you're right. East is. It's
East is beast.
It's okay. Fair enough.
I hate me too. Don't worry.
East is Yeah.
That's how you know it's good. Hold on. That's how you know it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's yeah. That I don't think that would be as
yes,
bad.
I think that's the right way to
it-
phrase it. It's the least bad of all of the current known bad. So, all right, let's do a vote. Everybody who wants to go east. All right, everybody raise their hand.
All
Great
right.
job. Okay.
We win.
Yeah, we did
It
it.
was unanimous.
Also, what do we do with? I mean, how much do I know about that river? Like, is it like pretty deep? Is it something that we could ford? And is that something that Martin like kind of taught me at some point?
You can easily take a day or two, get stuff together, and create a raft of some kind. You could
Yeah.
take your cart there, probably from what Martin taught you about survival, and turn your cart into a raft.
I mean, do we really need to take the car up? Like, could we just travel next to the river, or do we need to be?
Probably,
Okay.
probably not. From what you guys would know. I mean, it's not like a secret river. It's there. It's deep enough to take it down, not worry about like running into rocks. At least for most of it, as much as you know about it. It is to get there is pretty hard travel. It's rough terrain. There's no roads or stuff that go that way. And once you get there, I mean, you would have to decide what to do with the horses because they're not going to be able to get on the raft.
That's part
with
of why I
you.
was trying to figure out how deep is it an area where we could literally ford the cart or the cart itself, and then horses would be able to swim, and we go across, or is it something where we're gonna have to? All right, horses are gonna have to leave. We're gonna have to figure it. And it's sounding like, hey, we're gonna get there and we can raft across, but at that point, the raft is done, and the horses aren't coming with us.
And these, yeah, and these are draft horses,
Sure.
so you're not going to get a ton out of them.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, at that point, are we just? I hate to ask, but do we just get to it? And I mean, it sounds like it's going to be rough for us to even get the cart there. Maybe.
I mean, what are we using the cart for besides traveling? We can carry our stuff.
I mean, not to be that guy, but we've been using the cart so your legs don't get tired.
Fair.
Yeah.
But also, you could carry me.
I did. I know. I
Or-
did.
or I could
did
walk. I
actually,
could also
in
walk.
fact, volunteer that. As a no.
No, it's okay. I can turn into
I'm sorry.
things.
What?
I have not. As I have been learning about the Guardians and kind of coming to terms with my potential future, I have decided that maybe I might possibly eventually think about using my wild shape
I
forms.
still need more
So,
context. I'm sorry.
I can turn into animals. Yeah. I haven't practiced a lot. Still kind of learning about it, but it's a possibility. And plus we have the balls. We have the furry balls. They can be big animals that we can
maybe.
ride, right?
Again, just this has been an eventful 24 hours for me. Okay. How about we just start? Let's just go. Unless no, I'm not gonna bother Harry again. Yeah, let's just go.
Are we
I mean, I
leaving the
think we're
cart or are we taking it with
as
us?
far as we can
What did we decide?
until it doesn't
Okay.
make sense for us to take it with us. You know?
I'm nervous about setting the horses free out in the wild. That concerns me.
I was trying.
But I can talk to them and tell them to go home, I'm sure. Right? Yeah, I
Do you
can
wanna-
just I'll talk with them when we
Okay.
let them go and tell them to go north.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Eventually. when they can't make it.
Just I'm still wrapping my head around the you turn into animals now thing. I'm not sure.
I'm
Is this
so
one
sorry.
of those things where you're pranking me again? And it's just
No. I really wish I was. I really wish I was. Miranda can turn into a whole other person, so
yeah, but I knew about that. This is new.
Yeah, it's a little new for all of us.
Okay, I will stop feeling uncomfortable about the new situation for you, especially if it's something that already makes you a little uncomfortable. I'm sorry. That was rude of me to kind of bogart your uncomfortableness there.
No, it's okay. I'm used to you being uncomfortable.
It's my favorite terrain. Let's head east.
West.
Are you taking the cart east through the forest? Because it will get dense and very difficult to travel.
Just leaving it here. Fine. We unpack. Hey, Aaron. Thank you so much. Would you like a cart and some horses? Yeah. Just that.
You poke your head
just
in.
like head and most of my face. But like
Though I appreciate it, and I will sell it and take the gold if that's what you want. You could, if they're trained draft horses, you could probably point them in the right direction, smack them on the butt. But they have to probably be on the road to do such a thing.
How far are we away from getting back to the road? As I transition from Tayson back to Mike to ask questions.
For
Oh, great.
400 feet.
We'll do. Okay, that's great.
A really long way.
No.
No, we shouldn't do that.
That's it. That's it, and
No,
it's
can't
west.
go west.
So no, we're out.
I'll tell you what. That's great. I can send a note back to the queen, and hopefully that'll work out. Cause wow, it's gonna be such a bummer to tell her that basically we've gone like over a week, and so far we've gotten to almost half. Oof. Okay. Okay. So we'll with I assume with Stroop telling the horses that they're very good and go home and such. If please give me that moment.
Do you tie
Group,
a
are you-
note to them?
I will be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Things are gonna happen. You're gonna write a note and put it on the cart. I'm gonna need that. Stroop, you want to talk to these guys? Are we wasting a spell slot to do that?
Okay.
I didn't prepare that
So
spell.
not today.
I would just like to talk to them in my regular voice.
That's what I was hoping.
Yeah. I was just asking. So go ahead. And...
Okay.
Okay. Appa. What was the other
Papa
one's name?
Junior.
Appa and Appa Junior. You've been very good horses. We love you very much. I need you to go back to the castle. I need you to see the stable master, Joseph, and give him lots of love in our adventure, and make sure that he gets the note that Tayson put in your little knapsack. Make sure that while you're on the road that you continue to eat. Get some apples from the apple trees, all that good stuff. Nobody's gonna stop you. Your royal horses, so you are better than some other horses. And just remember to have your own main character moments when you're on the road. It's very important that you remember that you are the star of your show. So I love you, and I kiss them both on the snout.
Aww.
Also, my entire apartment is dark except for like the light coming from here, and I thought I saw a person on the other side of my apartment, and I lost it for a minute.
It's just a ghost making you breakfast. Calm down.
Oh, it was very scary. It was my ring light.
As you crack the horses and send them on their way.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and
I was
take a
gonna
break.
ask, do you want my note now or do you want it later?
I want your note when I sit back down.
Cool. All right. The main attraction. Love it. All right, everybody, we're going to take a break because one of us is currently in the middle of doing the responsibility thing. So the other three of us are going to do the responsibility thing and use the bathroom, get some water, take care of ourselves, and come back here for more of the show because, yay, we like the Dungeons and the Dragons and the you and the everything in between. So.
Oh, wait, before you go to break, Hannah, we need that note. What's the note you're supposed to do for every show?
Yeah.
It's about the Dungeons and the Dragons.
Did we dungeon or dragon? Yes or no? Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
man, I have to write that.
My
Did we
dogs
Dungeons
are
and
mad.
We'll get
Either
it
way,
back when we get back,
we'll be
all
right
right.
back, everybody. Wave bye!
Kudos?
It's my least favorite joke every single time. Every single time. I know.
That's why it's my
You're not a
favorite.
troll. You just exist to make my life more difficult, but better. You're my troll. That's right.
I'm your troll.
This is my curse. It's wonderful. Anyway. Hi, everybody. We're back.
Let's just see if that works.
With
Hi, everybody.
If you remember right before the break, the entire group unanimously decided to lose the cart and start walking towards the river to the
the
east.
south is bad, the west is bad, the north is back where we came from. East it is. Oh, you're no, it's like he's not trolling. Actually, this is, yeah.
Wait, what?
So
That's
here,
what we're doing.
let us examine the map.
We sent the
forest is
horses
bad.
away.
It is south and west. If we continue on the main road, it is scary. If we go north, we're just going the opposite direction. So we decided that the best plan would be to go east towards the river, put water between us and the angry fiery things, and be able to travel along the river through a day of difficult terrain, and then follow the river past the other side, then maybe connect back on the main road and go to Hartel.
No, depending on how thick the forest is, we could still take the
we
horses.
could
just
take the
leave
horses
cart.
up to the point where we got to the river, or we can go 400 feet west back to the main road and send the horses back with a note.
With a note.
And keep these safe for
Yeah.
me. BRB.
Yeah, there you go.
Love, Montera.
All right.
I'll bring you more Elvish
Lovely.
brandy next time.
He did ask Heron if he wanted it, and Heron said he would sell it, but
Yeah.
he wasn't going to be here.
All right. You ready for it, Doc? I gotta write a note to my adopted mom. Okay. So here's where I'm at. I have two kind of tones in my head, and you get to help me decide a little bit of background on Tayson. Tayson was raised in the school he was. He's worked with Martin.
Hmm?
He knows that something is up and things are scary. Would he have the wherewithal to try and not give up too much information just in case anything got hijacked, much like their cart was the first time?
I think more so since
Okay.
you know the teacher's out there somewhere.
Then this is actually fun. Then instead of putting Your Majesty or anything along those lines, Tayson is going to write, "Dear Mom, had a good time at the Waffle Hut. Still traveling, but it's a little bit dangerous out here. I've heard some things about, I don't know, some kind of scary stuff."
Does he write,
Yes.
I don't know, some kind of scary...
I hope you're typing
No,
this because
100%.
I want to see this note.
I'm not
Okay.
typing it. I'm going to re-listen to this, and then I am actually going to hand write the note because there's gonna be a bunch of it's Tayson. There's gonna be some scribbles in there. There's gonna be a couple of things that are right and then they're wrong, and then he's gonna rephrase.
X's.
Okay. there's some, I don't know, dangerous stuff or something. So, taking a different route. How are you? Hope things are fine on your end. Hope to see you soon. Hugs and kisses. T. At one point, he thinks about writing down the person that he met in the town, and then he thinks against it. I think he writes like 4 notes and decides on this one. And then, okay, if you wanna tell them they can go now, Stroop, feel free.
All right, boys and girls. Theys. I don't know. I didn't check. Be safe. Make yip yip.
Tayson will
Again, pat on the butt.
Tayson will shocking grasp the other notes to incinerate them. No evidence. Okay.
No evidence.
Time to get a walking. Stroop, am I carrying you now? Later? Nope.
No, but
sorry, I asked.
Just,
I asked, and then you answered with Stroop strut, and I wasn't ready. Hey, everybody listening out there to the podcast, if you're not watching us on stream, just know that you're missing the Stroop strut, and it's good.
Also, I am so single, it's ridiculous. Please. Please shoot your shot.
The sad part is, every time somebody does shoot their shot, Hannah does a TikTok like, no.
Listen,
absolutely
everybody so single, please shoot your shot. Also, much need of content, please shoot your shot.
If you're serious, be wholesome in your shot. That's all I'm saying.
Just be real wholesome.
And look like Odin's son.
Yeah, or Kenobi's nook.
Or Odin or Kenobi, shoot your shot.
I mean, Kenobi did send me a DM. I mean,
no, hold on. This is for the Patreon stuff. We're not. No, this is not. We start heading east.
Hannah's love life that doesn't exist.
You begin your trek to the east, away from the Heronway Inn. Quiet. There are some animals around, so... What do you all talk, or are you going to be hush-hush?
Here's my thought. I don't want... Can I see the fuzzy bag? Please? As I... Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Miranda, before she hands the fuzzy bag, like, sticks her head in to see if Dax is heavy.
There's 3 fluffy balls.
She goes, yes! He grabs her fluffy out.
Oh,
and
that's
hands
actually
the
part
bag
of it.
to Tayson.
So I don't want to run into things, and this might sound insensitive, but seeing as these things basically, just kind of come back, I was thinking maybe we have a little bit of a perimeter for, things that would be like natural in our surroundings, or at least more natural than us just kind of trudging through the woods, and maybe, pay attention to our surroundings a little bit and not get bit by fire dogs or whatever else. But I also don't want to tell you what to do with your pets, familiars, friends. I don't know. I was gonna make that suggestion.
I think that's a reasonable thing.
I do agree.
Okay. Well, here's Stroop. Have Fred Jr. Great. I guess we're all just rolling at the same time. Can we all just pick a direction and just yeah?
Go ahead. Yep.
Fred Jr., go.
And everybody roll a d8.
I got a 1.
Um,
Yay!
I remembered dice this time.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Actually, guys, right off the bat.
I put it on one of my doc talks for you.
To remember dice?
Like, here's how you start. You have to have the 7 set of polyhedral dice.
What's an 8?
Okay, you're an 8. You're a 1.
I got
2 1s. Oh, nice. You guys throw them. You hear the magical poofness about it.
The squeakity squeak squeakums.
And you see the first thing everybody sees is Dax, who is a giant elk.
Oh, that's pretty
For
cool.
context,
That's a cool thing.
a giant elk is large.
Huh? Uh-huh.
Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen that picture of like I didn't realize how big a moose was until I saw it, and it was like taller than cars on the highway and stuff. So this is a giant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's huge. If you're wondering what that means, you have a 20-foot elk.
Yeah, so this is not a this is going in front, and it's going in front pretty far, because stealth does not exist with large boy.
It's not.
Or we could ride it.
Not even remotely.
You guys go looking. You guys look for the Freds,
Yar!
and both of you find weasels.
Well, this is nice. This is nice. My Fred Jr., I will put him on my shoulder.
I think what we could do if we decide to ride the giant elk Dax is have Fred and Fred Jr. on the horse as we march through the forest.
I don't think there's any way I could get on that elk.
It does appear, though, Miranda, roll me a history check.
A history check, okay?
So this is something you'll find in monster manuals if you look, but I'm going to help you out if you're high enough.
Hey, I have not had any of the Indiana secret today.
Oh, this wasn't for you.
This is context.
This is just in general why sometimes it's good for DMs
16.
to go into the monster manual. 16 is way high enough. The giant elk is rare, to the point that its appearance is often a foreshadowing of an important event, such as the birth of a king. Legends tell of gods taking form of giant elk when they visit the material plane. Many cultures believe that to hunt these creatures is to invite divine wrath.
Well, that's good for us. Most people won't attack Dax this time.
Okay.
Most. Not all, but most. Just add in the fact that Dax is a giant fucking elk! Yes!
But I think the things that are in the forest area and stuff, I don't think that they think the way that normal people do. But I mean, still, he is giant, and most predators may not attack something that is much larger than them. So I see it on that front a lot.
And huge. I just looked it up because I knew I was wrong. I just want to make sure.
Oh,
It's
so
15
it's way small.
Still too
Never
big for
mind.
me.
Huge.
Yeah.
Teeny tiny.
Super
little-
tiny.
So we got Bambi.
You can put it in your pocket.
It's still like. still
Yeah,
like
yeah.
almost 30
15
times
years
our
later,
height.
looking to
got,
take
Lisa?
revenge on his mom.
I said it's still almost 3 times our height.
Yes.
Yeah,
collective.
only 3 times our
Um,
height. Yeah. Definitely not 5 times my height. Nope.
I'm talking about the 2 tall members of the party. because
So
Tayson and
here-
Miranda are
here's
like
what I'll
1
say
inch
then.
apart in height.
So my plan was basically like tiny little scouts, just in case. I that's okay. Well, the two out of 3 ain't bad. And the 1 out of 3 is, well, I think it's a good thing. We'll figure it out. So do we want to send 1 south, 1 north, and just a little bit, and then we can go ahead and put Dax in front of us here, and just kind of, like I said, a little perimeter. So if something's gonna come out and nip at us or set us on fire, or man, what's some other stuff that's happened? Try and attach to our face and let's see, or bite us. And man, there's a lot of things that bite us.
A lot of biting.
Anyway, if we want to just spread them out a little bit, so we've got a little bit of a not die as likely, I'd be super into that. All right, Fred, go go south a little bit, and then just kind of follow along. Make a big squeak if something's bad.
All right, Fred Jr., you're gonna do the same thing, but a little north. It's that way. It's over there.
Yeah, they
Dax.
take off. Yeah,
You are leading the pack, Dax. And she reaches up on tippy toes and gives good head scritches.
neck scritches. He'll bend down, let you give head scritches, and he'll take the lead. Whether it's the giant elk or just good luck, you guys travel a day and nothing happens. You're in the middle of a little bit thicker forest area. Another day travel, you'll probably get to the river.
I was gonna say, are we camping out, or
What do you guys want to do?
making that decision here and now?
I need to know.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm good with going another day. I'd rather be tired than sleep out here. But that's me.
Yeah, I think that it's probably best to get some distance between us and
Okay.
those hellhounds and whatever happens to be, bringing them.
Okay.
If one of us really needs a nap, we do have a Dax.
I mean, we can try, but I think overall, let's yeah.
Question. This is out of character. How wide apart are the antlers on the giant elk, and can we string a hammock between them?
Possibly.
I mean, it is canonical that Tayson does have a hammock.
That's why I asked. We do have a hammock.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, he's your boy. Do you want to take a nap, and we'll try and make our way through for a while? Okay.
Yeah, we can do that for now. And we'll take shifts as to who's
We'll do
taking
our
nap
best as we
time in the
can.
hammock.
All right. Well, in the meantime, yeah, I guess we can call him down here, and I guess we'll string up our ham elk.
Head hammock.
He listens and obeys, even though Stroop, you notice because your senses are kicking in. He's not happy about it, but he's doing it.
I take note in my brain. I don't say anything to anyone.
We'll definitely be like giving extra like treats and everything as she's like doing this though, because she knows, you know, it's like a full-grown adult. So that's a decent amount of weight to put on.
One
even for a
thing we
ginormous
kind of
creature.
forgot. When they poof back after like a day.
I don't even think it's a full day. I think it's like a 6-hour, 12-hour.
I don't know. I just,
is it longer?
it would be really inconvenient if somebody was up, 15 feet in the air, and then the thing, Dax turned back into a ball in the bag, because that just means that from a sleeping position you're just falling down, and that. I think we're just roughing it. I'm sorry. If for a while you want to go ahead and hammock it up, sure.
Yeah.
You need a rest.
I'm okay. I will sleep in a tree. I like that. Right, my dogs were wrestling so bad. Anyway, so I like sleeping in a tree. I like the forest and camping. I think we should definitely take watch, though.
I think we're
Definitely
talking
take
about,
watch. I don't know what's out here.
Not sleeping. Like make our way to the river.
Oh, yeah.
If we need to rest,
well,
we need to rest. Like, I don't want.
That's. I mean, maybe like just a little nap. I get
Hearing this,
grumpy.
Tayson will just flat out take out his hammock and prepare to camp for the night. Just
Okay.
Strip's doing okay. Yeah, no, a nap. Yeah, got it. Just a little nap. Okay, great.
So a short rest, if you will.
So
Tayson is
camping?
setting up
Are we
camp.
taking a short rest? These are different things. Okay. When you say Tayson setting up camp, usually camp is
Yes.
camp, and then 30 feet away.
Oh,
is a
that's
hammock.
happening especially now because that's gonna happen. Tayson wasn't planning on sleeping, so he's gonna set up camp, sit 30 feet away, and then figure out if there's. Again, he's gonna start looking at this surge orb, the surge ball, because at this point with all of the dreams he's been having, he is afraid to sleep now that he has a security blanket, but the security blanket is full.
Mm-hmm. One abjuration, one summoning, and one
Do
teleport.
I have the ability to release them?
Yes.
I wanna, because you gave me a button and you know this. Of course I want to summon something. But it just seems like such a bad idea. And then we got a giant elk.
Well, there's also the possibility of teleport being useful to get us closer to our goal, but that could also turn out really bad.
Yeah, I don't know what any of these
Depends
things
on what
are.
kind of teleport
I just
it
know
is.
kind.
Exactly. That's why I said it could be really useful. Or
Yeah. Hey.
it's kind of a crap shot here.
So I'm gonna try and do a thing. Before we go to bed, if it's bad, be ready. I guess just be ready, because I don't really know. So before sleepy
Well,
time, just like be ready and stuff. Okay. And then I will go 30 feet away.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and summon a thing.
Okay. You
At
go
30 feet total.
30 more feet away. Okay. And you're standing there staring at the ball.
Summoning would be conjuration, right?
And you guys.
Okay. Can I...
Yes.
I feel free to cut me off here. I think... So, Tayson is holding the ball here, and he starts focusing on this, like, light purple little wisp inside of it that kind of, like, diverts and then comes back and splits and comes back and starts just focusing on it. And as he does, there's this glow that kind of resonates from his torso. And yeah.
Okay, so pause there. And then you two see the glowing torso and then watch this purple haze come out and shoot in to Tayson.
Tayson,
you want to do anything else?
I don't think it's panic. I think he's holding the orb, and like it's that like when you're in shock, your body doesn't go limp, it tightens. So I think it tightens on the orb until he basically just tries to release whatever is in him in front of him. Ooh.
As you're focusing, you feel that you're going to, you're holding this tight position, and then all of a sudden and as you do, you relax. This purple stream comes out of your mouth, and then it hits the ground, and it starts to swirl, and the swirl turns about 20 feet, and when it's gone, a unicorn sits in front of you.
Hey!
Oh.
I want to pet the unicorn.
You say hey, and it tilts its head towards you like
friendly?
it's looking you over. In your head you hear, it depends. Why did you bring me here?
That is such a fair question that is going to get an extremely loaded answer, so I apologize. Okay.
By the way, you're hearing it in Elvish.
I can't control the magic that I do very well sometimes. And every once in a while something crazy happens. And I got this thing. Hi. It's pulsing a little bit less now. And just yeah, so I got this protects from any crazy things happening. And you were not you as a crazy thing, but me having the ability, me having the potential to bring you here was one of those crazy things. So I'm really sorry. It's
Out loud or in your head?
I'm saying it out loud because I don't have the ability to speak to things with my brain. Yeah.
Just want to make sure
they
that
are
Miranda and Stroop are hearing
it
this end of the
responded in
conversation.
Elvish, so I'm going to respond in Elvish.
Oh, that's right. Okay. You guys are hearing
I don't want to
Elvish.
be rude. The unicorn responded in a language, and I know that language, so I'm going to talk to it. And as far as I'm concerned, unicorn native tongue. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to, like... I hope you weren't doing something important. I'm sorry. I also don't know... I don't know if you were inside the orb thing that entire time, or if I just brought you here. I am so sorry. if you wanna, like, go do your own thing, that's totally fine. We're just gonna camp here. It's kind of rough. Like, out there's like demons and stuff that are invading. So if you wanted to chill with us and stay safe, greater numbers. We have a giant elk. Be pretty cool for you to talk to them. Also, you are pretty fantastic. I think that my friends would like to meet you. I'm sorry I didn't. Hi, I'm Tayson. I was about to put out my hand, like to shake. You don't have hands. I'm Tayson. Do you have a name? And also, would you like to camp out with us?
It's a lot to decipher. So let me try to go through the conversation you had all by yourself and break it down slowly. You and your friends seem good. You say there are bad things around?
There are dangerous things around. I don't know if they're inherently bad or just, like, opposed. I don't know. But yeah. No.
Do you mean beasts or species? Are they sentient? Are they
only met a
demons?
couple, and they were
Are
kind
they
of the
fae?
fiery demon dog variety.
You could swear you see him smile. And he says, then sleep.
Well, that's kind
I'll
of you,
watch
but
over
that's
your
okay.
camp
Like,
for you.
We can. You don't need to take.
It'll be my pleasure.
Do you still want to come say hi, or do you want to stay here? I don't want to bother you. I don't want any of us to bother you, but. That'd be
If
great.
it'll make them feel
Thank you.
better, I will come say
I'm sorry,
hi.
was there anything else that you needed to decipher before I rambled on forever? Yeah.
You asked me my name. You will not be able to pronounce my name, but most of your kind call me Ashtir.
Okay. Okay. Does this hit me as heavy as I think it does?
You look up in the sky, because that's the name of the big moon, and Ashtir is still in the sky. Dayton is not, but it is the new moon for Dayton.
Okay. So, we are. I'm sorry. I feel like I gave you a lot to try and, like, process, and then you gave me, like, one thing, but it might be huge. That's what we called one of the moons?
That's probably why your kind call me it. It's a unicorn, so it glows. It has more of a celestial
I got
look
that.
to it.
This is mic processing at the same time. So I'm sorry, did I
Right.
did I just summon the moon? Did I Okay.
You did not.
Can I You know what? I have like 12 more questions. And I don't know how many of them you could, would, or should answer. So instead, how about I just take all of those? I'm gonna put them in my bag, and we're gonna go say hi to my friends, and we'll hang out. Come, yeah, this way. And as soon as Tayson turns around, his just like walking straight up, eyes huge. Back to his friends.
And it It follows you over.
So, this is Ashtira. They can talk
So-
into my head. Um,
Miranda is going to slip into Sylvan real quick and go, is that your real name, or is that just because people have issues saying your real name?
In your head, in Sylvan, you hear, no, that's what the people call me. My name is unpronounceable to your tongues.
okay, that felt a little rude that I was introducing you and then you spoke a language that Stroop and I couldn't understand, but that's okay. I understand. I just heard
So
Sylvan,
you two didn't hear
and
that.
then the process from I didn't hear
No,
anything
you
from.
didn't.
Oh, I thought
You
Miranda
didn't
said it
hear
out
it.
loud in Sylvan. Okay, I misunderstood then. Okay, just
No,
kidding then.
I didn't get that. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi,
Okay.
Soul Knife.
Well, okay. So, they said that they would watch the camp for us. If we all wanted to take some rest.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really nice. That's a really sweet, generous thing for them to
Yep.
do
Yep.
for people they just met. Thank you very much. Do you need anything? Do you want anything? Do you need? I have sugar cubes. Uh, anything at all?
Aeson, in your head, you hear, in Elvish, I have
Oh,
absolutely no idea what
she
those
was
words say.
wondering if you need anything.
I
Astira is
am good, thank you.
okay, Stroop.
Oh, good,
Yep.
good. I just want to make sure everybody is fed
Okay.
all the time.
So, yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
I'm gonna go sleep in my tree now and process this. That there's a
If it makes you
unicorn
feel any
watching
better,
our camp.
I am also going to process it. Yeah, no,
It
and I
does. It
think
does
I
make me
get
feel
it,
better
so-
that I'm not in this alone.
Hey, remember
Thank you.
earlier when we were talking about that you whole turning into animals thing? And, like, yeah, turnabout, fair play, totally.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. Nope.
Yep.
Nope. The gods have
Here
decided.
we are, growing as
you know,
people.
Hey, remember that time? That here you go. So, once again, my bad. Sorry about that. So did I just summon you like a couple minutes ago? Or have you been like waiting? Okay, that's good, because I don't know
You
how
just
long
summoned me
that-
a couple of
that-
minutes ago.
That surge was inside of the ball, and I really would have felt bad if you had just been hanging out in there for a few days. Do you know when you go back? Okay.
We'll find out.
Do you want to hang out with us till then? I found out that evidently there's like a forest that's gonna be destroyed, and maybe two I don't know if it's all the forests or if it's two forests or one. There's forests that are in danger, but also there's like this, like god level evil that might break out of its sealed dome, and I think we're trying to figure out how to work on it and stuff. So if you wanted to hang out, that would be pretty swell. But I don't want to put you in danger or anything either, because we just met, and I really didn't even like formally ask. I just kind of brought you here. Sorry, I'm still processing that part.
You are absolutely okay.
Okay.
Process away. I will watch till
If you're
morning.
gonna have to leave, or you feel all like shimmery, disappear or anything, just do me a favor and wake me up or put a note in the ground with your hoof.
Okay, I will.
So Stroop is going back up into the tree to sleep. What's Miranda doing? I think we're another
how close
day
are
away.
we to the river?
To river, to river.
Okay. What's the weather?
I swear, Amanda just wants to be on stream, but she doesn't want to play the game.
What's the weather like tonight?
Calm.
Okay, Miranda is going to actually
Mhm.
kind of go off to the side, and she's gonna make a prayer to Zalrin.
So I love it, and we're gonna get there. Can you say that one more time for recording purposes? Because you pulled and I heard it, and I know it's gonna come up. Sorry,
Miranda.
I just heard it.
Lovely.
Miranda is going to make a prayer to Zalrin.
Oh, that was shorter. Okay. You go and you pray to Zulrun. Do you do anything special? Like, are you setting things up or just praying?
Miranda actually has the smoky quartz that she always has as her talisman of Zalrin. And she's taking that out, and as she's doing this, she's also she's holding it in her hand, but she's also summoning one of her soul knives, and she does a slight slit on her hand and covers the quartz in it, and then she looks up to Ashtira, and I actually wrote it down what she's gonna say.
Oh, I'm excited. Go ahead.
Clouds of gray, your turmoil screams out, throwing caution to the winds, casting the die of fate. Teach me, your cleric of mischief. Liesmith, your words sharp as my daggers, cutting through illusions to the bone and revealing the reality others refuse to see. Silver-tongued chaos, whispering veiled truths. Prophetic dreams foretold our fates, but blurred answers quicken our path. Rally our voices to overcome our foes. Teach me your resilience as we carve the spear of change. Teach me your joy as we walk an uncertain road. Grin down on these outcasts who must follow our destiny or doom. Zalrin, please bless your uncertain cleric.
That's pretty good.
I even turned myself all the way down to
I'll
not
put some
interrupt.
sound effects with that.
That was good.
You know, the ones that suit it, like pew 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 pew. Shoo. just the air horn.
That's the supercut
All right.
version, guys.
That was awesome.
Anyways, you say your prayer, and then sleepy time. Or are we still doing watch?
Since the unicorn has kindly said that they will keep watch, can I do a history check or nature check to see if there's something we have that the unicorn might like? As a thank you?
Roll a religion real quick for me.
Okay.
You do enough research. There's a possibility. Let's see.
That's a 15 plus 1, because again,
Cleric adjacent.
Miranda, not a very good cleric. Cleric adjacent. So 16.
In the books of Akina, the unicorns are said to be her angels. By its glow, you know it's celestial.
Okay. Books of Akina?
Yeah, the goddess of magic. In her holy books, unicorns are her angels.
Okay. What does that mean exactly? Like, is there anything else I know about them, or?
They're literally from the divine plane.
So sugar cubes, right? Like Stroop was right.
Clearly, sugar cube. Yeah, we've got all.
I that's what I offered them.
Blessed sugar cubes?
Is the food I make not godly enough for y'all?
Maybe we're just not. Maybe we're not
Celestial
divine enough
enough.
to appreciate it the way we should.
It's a 17. Outside of what it would like, you have no idea.
Okay. So she is. She is going to ask Bless on a sugar cube.
Okay.
No.
And
Now, more
offer
importantly, does this mean that you're waking up Stroop to get sugar cubes? Why does everybody have
I've
sugar
got
cubes?
sugar cubes too, damn it. Because we love our horses.
On the other end, I see where you're going with this, but it is canonical that she makes
I'm not
tea.
mad. Don't get me wrong.
My characters have a thing for tea, okay? Because I have a thing for tea.
In Sylvan, you hear. I absolutely appreciate the gesture. But you know I'm not a real horse, right?
I know, but I thought he might have a sweet tooth.
Save it for yourself, and I appreciate it.
Add 1 blessed sugar cube to inventory.
For like a minute, yeah.
She just pops it in her mouth.
Well, hold on. Let's see what happens, because now the sugar cube gets, what, an extra D4 to this roll to not be
Constitution
eaten?
saving throw to not dissolve.
Oof.
It seemed happy about it, but you see it head off and start walking out in the woods. And you can see it. It's bright. It literally glows.
We don't need a nightlight tonight, guys.
I summon the moon.
Yes, you did, Tayson.
I
Very
didn't
well.
mean to summon
Very
the
well
moon.
done. Well, you know,
Oh,
technically you summoned an angel. So,
is that true?
Yes.
I was asking.
yes, darling.
I mean,
yes.
like, I trust you, but I was more asking the moon angel. 'Cause oh, okay. I've never done that before.
I need to get my mind out of the
So,
gutter.
okay, well, I mean, okay, I guess I'll sleep. Thank you for taking care of us.
I'm sorry. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the
got some
chat
glucose.
from
Absolutely.
godly glucose?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Listen, you got 2 monitors now. I'm so excited. We're no, it's okay. We're actually
I didn't
after
open it
this, we're
today
going to
for
talk
some
about
reason.
we're going to add another stream to the channel that is literally just going to be showing you how to computer, and then eventually how to Twitch, and then eventually how to stream on Twitch. We're just going to bit by bit by bit. We're going to get you there, and then you're going to be the famous one out of all of us. It's going to be great.
Yes.
I have an Xbox that is collecting dust, so you know.
Okay. So
That's literally how I got to affiliate. It was Xbox and a camera. Look at Doggo.
Is that Stella?
It is.
Yes, I remembered a dog's name. It makes me proud. I'm such a good pet sitter.
You
okay.
do you all go to
No,
sleep?
you got it.
Stroop is after you. Stroop climbed her tree and kind of saw everything happening. Stroop climbed the tree and saw everything that was happening down there, and was like, okay, well, they're doing their thing, and opens up her guardian book. I think I'll read 2 chapters tonight. I think I'll read 2.
Okay.
Yeah. But there's no. You said it's a new moon for.
So no, new moon for Dayton,
Okay.
which is a small moon. So the only light that's out is the light blue moon of Ashtira, which is waxing. At the end of this week, it'll actually be full.
Okay, so it's enough light to read,
Also,
maybe.
remember, we do have glow stick unicorn nearby.
Well,
But I'm in a tree.
though the unicorn is bright, it's not the sun walking away 60, 100 feet, keeping watch for you.
Yeah. That would be bad. Yeah, so I might maybe gather some lightning bugs in a jar next to me, and read a couple chapters of my book, and
Okay.
then tuck it away and get some sleep next to an owl's nest.
That is the most wholesome.
Anybody else? I got a
That's some of
prayer.
the
I got
most
book
wholesome
reading.
druidy shit
I got
I've ever
summoning
heard
a
in
unicorn.
my entire life. I'm gonna sit up in this tree, gather some lightning bugs, read from my leaf book, and fall asleep next to an owl's nest.
Shake them so they get
Good
bright.
Lord, that's some D&D ass shit right
So
there.
druid.
I think Tayson tries to sleep, but how do you sleep when you like? Man, my magic is weird. Oh man, my magic is weird. I summoned an angel of the moon. Okay.
Before Miranda falls asleep, she's going to pull out her dulcimer and just gently play like lullabies from Eberron.
Okay. It all fades while you play. After a while, you fall asleep. Let's start with Tayson rolling a d20.
That's a 9.
You're gonna wake up and you're not gonna remember everything. You're gonna remember fire. You're gonna remember brimstone, and then you're gonna remember a feel of calm. And you're gonna shift into a different dream altogether, which eases you down. Traveling with Martin again, learning what happened. Stroop, as you went to put your book away, you see Tayson have one of his spasms. You've seen it before because, sleep patterns and being awake. It looks like he's about to have an outburst. And then you see the unicorn just peek its head over and breathe on Tayson. And Tayson goes, absolutely calm.
Must be some good lavender coming from that unicorn. Huh. Interesting.
In your head, you hear a language. And you understand it, though.
Oh, good.
As
important.
the unicorn says, so you're the guardian of this area. And it's speaking Sylvan, which you have heard before, but you understand it.
But when I talk to the unicorn, it doesn't understand me. I'm just gonna nod like this.
So you understand Sylvan, but you can't speak it? I thought all
she's heard
guardians.
enough at this point.
I thought all guardians could speak Sylvan.
Maybe I'm not yet a guardian. I don't know if that made sense to you. I am not yet there. Have not committed to the lifestyle just quite yet.
And yet you're speaking it very fluently right now.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. That's a new thing. Lots of new stuff happening today. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what'd you do to Tayson when you breathed on him?
Calmed his dreams.
There's a nice thing you did there. Could you teach me how to do that?
Afraid not. It comes with the territory.
Well, thanks for doing it just tonight, because he needed that, I think. And a friend of my friend is my friend, so
That's exactly how that phrase goes.
that's what I thought. Yeah. I've never heard anything else. Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing else.
You've nailed it, 100%.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good night.
Night. Thank you for watching the camp and being a good thing, a spiritual thing, unicorn-like being from the moon. Yeah, thank you.
From the moon? Who
Uh,
told you such a thing?
You just have the same name as one of the moons, so I figured you were like from there or like related to it somehow. I don't know.
It's what your kind calls me when they see me.
Well, it's the same thing as the moon, so I would love to call you Moonbeam. That would be my name for you if you lived near me. I would call you Moonbeam. That's a weird thing to say to someone you just met, so I'm gonna go to bed now. Thank you.
You
That's
go to
really
sleep.
How awkward Stroop is sometimes.
That's all Hannah.
As you fade off, Miranda, to La La Land, you're sitting in a cove in the Feywild, but it's weird because it goes 15 feet and then there's just darkness. It's like nothing else is there. And sitting across from you, laid back, smoking from a long pipe, is a familiar sight. The halfling form of Zalrin. He inhales, breathes out, and goes, you used to be fun, and now you're all serious with this. Oh, watch over, guide this, be that. And I can't say I dislike it. You might be babying me a little bit.
Well, desperate times call for desperate measures. And actually, she drops the accent at this point. And is she in her changeling form, or is she in...
What do you want to be in? It's your dream.
I mean, she probably, because, the vast majority of the time, she spent 75 years in the wood elf form. She probably, thinks of herself most of the time in Miranda form, and then she's like, what am I doing? And then she drops the the form and goes and kind of sits down and goes, I don't know what's going to come. It has me, for the first time in my long life, a little scared.
When you first came here 75 years ago, you called out for another god altogether. I saw the beauty of the chaos, the fun that could be had, and I saw potential in you. This is a weird side. I've seen it once in a while, but it's becoming more common.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong, but I've definitely grown over the past few years thanks to my friends.
And Martin, he was a bore.
He had his moments. You can't deny that. But yeah, for the most part, I mean, clerics of Arlen.
They're a little stuck up, yes.
It's a little. Gotta love them for their love of the god, but sometimes you just have to have fun.
Exactly. And how have you had fun lately?
We've done a lot of drinking. Probably more so that, the world's potentially coming to an end. I'd rather enjoy what little time I have left.
Oh, sorry, you bored me. I fell asleep.
That does happen.
Fun! It's chaos! What is more chaos than the world might end, or it might not, or things might happen, or they might not?
True. That is very true. But seeing as how I live in the world, I do have a stake in this horse race.
Oh, I saw what you did there. The stuck-up unicorn. And the elk. I like the elk. The elk was fun. Watching your faces when the elk came was even more fun.
I admittedly quite enjoy the elk. I
was really hoping for the whole hammock thing you were going to try. It looked like it was going to be miserable. It would have been funny to watch it swing.
I was looking forward to that. But, I guess some people need to sleep.
Maybe. Have fun. Be chaos. Or find another god.
Well, I can promise to have as much fun as, well, not humanly possible since I'm not human, but humanoidly possible? And create some chaos along the way, and she just has one of the soul knives appear in her hand and is playing with it.
Good. I just hoping not to be disappointed. I could find another chosen. It's not a problem. You've been fun over the years, but like I said, it's been very serious and boring lately.
Hold up. Chosen?
Well, yeah. Do you think anybody is as fun as you in this world?
I mean, that's quite fair. I am the only changeling here, barring a few here and there that might visit temporarily when Heron's bar is in the area.
He's fun, but he doesn't stick around long enough.
wish he did. But
Your
I
devil
also
friend is fun.
he's definitely chaotic. Definitely chaotic. She's probably like blushing as much as a changeling can.
It goes more pale in the cheeks. Take care. I appreciate the prayers. The serious ones are fun, but remember, chaos reigns. He's gone. You all wake up the next morning. As you look around, no giant elk, but 100 feet away, you can see a unicorn looking your way. And as you all rise up, it nods and disappears.
Hi.
I'm sorry, what?
Bean. I was in the tree. You did not hear that. Absolutely nobody will know. Stroop's gonna go ahead and climb down out of her tree, make sure she releases the lightning bugs that kept her light going at night, and pet the owl as she leaves. Says good night, owls. All right, guys.
I am just imagining Stroop like straddling this tree and like trying to clamber down with her tiny leg.
It's a sight. It's a sight. I hop down.
No, she's awesome at it.
Yeah. All right, guys. What do you want for breakfast?
And right there, we zoom out. The camera heads east, down the river, west, back over the plains, to a small village outside of the Black Forest, right on just north of the edge of the Roundcap Rainforest. A small little village, still in the Remedigan area, close to the Dark Forest. Double the people seem to sit around here since the Ward has come to fight off demons and set plans to stop the coming horde. They have maps out. They're talking strategy as food's being brought to them. As everyone sits around eating, family style, a single human member of the Ward comes running out of the forest. It comes! It comes! The horde comes! Many different sized demons at that point, fiends and demons, burst out of the edge of the Black Forest. They come crashing out as a big, thick black fog seems to just be guiding them out. The Ward is up, firing arrows, readying weapons as the demon crashes into the village. Screams, war cries, drowned out by the stampede. And then after a while, it all goes silent, besides the snarls of demons and fiends. A single member of the Ward is held by bigger, stronger demons. As the demons and fiends in front of the man part, and a single human in a red robe walks out, slowly clapping. You have fought valiantly, dear Ward. I am proud of what I've seen. The Ward member cries out in pain as the two demons pull, and he comes closer and he says, but I want you to know that I'm coming for you. The Ward spits. Fuck you, demon. The man in the red robe laughs as he wipes his face. Not you, mortal. And he grabs the man by the throat, looks him dead in the eyes, and says, you, in there, pulling the strings. I am coming on behalf of Deimos to destroy you. Your Ward is at an end. He throws the man back to the demons who tear him apart. He smiles to himself and heads back to the forest towards the Adashmira.
Thank you,
Thank you
everybody,
for joining
very much
us
for
here at the Bros
watching.
and Dragons podcast.
Hope you've had a great time, because I know we have.
God.
Doc, you got to give the sign-off phrase, man.
Yeah.
Not yet,
Oh,
because
that's
we have
right.
announcements, because there's something very important happening tomorrow.
So everybody, come back tomorrow. I mean, come back tomorrow for Doc Talks, because we like Doc Talks, because it's where Doc talks. But tomorrow is where the Rupture RPG Kickstarter is actually, like, it's launched. It's launching tomorrow, as you saw in the ad. Like, it says the 5th. Guess what tomorrow is? It's the 5th. But that's launching, and we're also going to be doing a launch party on the channel, as well as having some different people coming in, from development, playtesters, the creator themselves, the person. I was pointing above me because you're above me on the Discord call. But over on the other side here, Lissa is going to be one of the guests, rotating through and talking about this awesome game that's been on the channel. And frankly, if you haven't checked it out yet, you should. And also, the videos are on demand, so do it.
If you like RPGs, catch it on. It was funny to watch. The rolling of characters was so watched and so interactive.
It's a very cool, like, at the beginning world building kind of experience. That is, it's different, but it's comfortable enough to where it's not like, oh man, another system to. No. Hey, it's cool. Try it out. And then, when you decide, hey, that was really cool, I want to play this game, how do I do it? You go on their Kickstarter, because it launches tomorrow, you fools.
So, Juju with the code Geek Girl. We got Hannah's book that's out. Go buy the Hannah's book from last time. I don't remember the name. We just got to get moving because I got stuff to do. So, from all of us here, I just want you to remember, love one another.
Later.
Keep it nerdy and live your dream.
It has been 300 years